Hi, it's Kasumi, and today we're going to tackle a first stage tomb, or as I used to call them, the Circle of Terror. But stick with me, we can do this. So you always enter on the main level, and there's stairs going up and down. So this stair takes us to the first level, and up here you saw a broken statue. In here you can find all kinds of things. It can spawn a ranger station, Muznakan's like hiding in here. But I'm going to come back down, and so you can see the pattern that I tend to go with is explore one level first. So I went up, then I went down. So I'm going up again, and now I'm in the northeast quadrant. So now I'm going to go back down, and this is the main level. There's not an exit on this side. We're going to go back up. Now I'm in the southeast quadrant. Nothing exciting on this level, so keep going down. There's no exit on this side. We're going to go back up. This is the southwest quadrant, and I like to keep this orc camp here because, you know, it's a good place to always get some extra mats, and I don't mind hitting on some orcs. So I didn't destroy that flag, I just leave it there, get rid of these riffraff, and now we can continue exploring. So I feel like I've done a good job of checking all of these. So you can see I could go down again, but now we're going to go up to the top floor. I'm going to come here. You can punch down these doors. There's all kinds of really good loot in these rooms. So I'm going to take everything here from the chest. There we go. Get rid of a straggler orc and continue back onto the top floor. So this top floor is also set in quadrants, and they have these little alcoves here in between them. So we're going to start over here, pick a direction and go with it. I like to turn to the left. You knock down the door, light the braziers, always light the braziers. These rooms, again, you can get things to spawn in them. Muznakans, broken statues, ranger camps, orc camps, anything that can spawn in there will. And those doors that I'm knocking down will come back when you leave the area. I know sometimes it's a good navigation technique. Like if things are knocked down or things are missing, I know I've been there before. That doesn't work in the first stage tomb because these things respawn. And that's one of the reasons why navigating them can be so challenging. And I'm kind of working my way through here, just running around. I'm not breaking down all the little nibbly bits that I'm seeing on the ground, the little faces and whatnot, but you can break these, either, you know, pickaxe, sword, punch them, whatever you want. There is loot inside those, but I like to leave some things around. I don't like leaving orcs around, so we'll get rid of them. But yeah, so I don't get rid of all the little vases. I got lots of loot back in my base. But just keep working your way. Now we're to the southwest quadrant. Keep working around. When people are trying to find a first stage or a Muznakan, a lot of times will say it's got to be in a first stage tomb. It's either in one of these top floor quadrants or in the basement. We'll get to the basement in a minute. We've made a good way around, so now we're going to exit and go back down. So this is that first level above the main floor, so we're going to keep going down. This is the main level, so this is back where we had originally started. So now we're going to go down again. And again, you have these like little alcove rooms and lots of loot in there. You can break them, get some loot. I'm going to go up because there was nowhere to go down from there. This is the main level. So now we're going to go back down. Lots of ups and downs. And this is what you're looking for to get to the basement. So in this station, we're going to have an entrance in the southeast as well as the northwest. So what you're looking for are these walls that don't look particularly solid, and you're going to break them down, and that's how you're going to navigate around the basement. And again, these walls do respawn when you leave the area, so use standing torches to mark where you've been. It can be really helpful to let you know, especially if you get a lot of loot, which there's lots of loot to be had in these things, and you need to go back to your base, come back down, you're not sure where you've been, use those standing torches. So we're going to come here, and what I'm looking for is I want to get to the center of this room. I also want heroes tokens because you can never have too many of those. So we're going to keep moving forward. I'm getting pretty close. Oh, we got some more riffraff to send flying. I do enjoy that about the Thunderstrike rune. I'd like to give them some free flying lessons. Alright, and just continuing to move forward. And again, all of these little things you see on the ground, they all have things inside them, or many of them have things inside them, so feel free to break them and get some good loot down here. And just keep working your way, methodically explore everything. And this, I think, might actually get us to where I'm looking for. Yes, this is the room before we get to the center. So I'm going to come through here, and you'll see we are now at the center of the basement. I'm going to work my way up here. I'm going to honor this first stage tomb. You're going to see a sign on top of it, and it says inactive, no hearth nearby. Just ignore that. It doesn't mean anything. But this is what you are looking for. This is the entrance to the secret treasure room. So it's pretty strong. Break it down. Takes a few hits. And inside, you've got lots of gold piles, and then a couple chests filled with even more loot. So go ahead and ransack this room, get everything you want. You can break down these gold piles, just hit them with your pickaxe. I kind of think they're pretty, so I tend to leave them. I've got a ton of coins. Go. One more chest. Alright, and then from here, again, you can just break these vases, get some more loot. I'm going to leave them, but just keep working your way around. There's lots and lots of loot to be had here. Another chest. There we go. Just continuing to look around. Alright, and now to exit, you can see this side is open, so this is the way I entered. So I am actually going to go out the opposite direction. So I'm going to break down the wall on this side, and we are now on the south perimeter, or headed to the south perimeter. You can break down that kind of rock barrier as well. I'm just going to keep moving along this way. Go, and now I am at the perimeter wall. And so the basement is laid out in a perimeter with the center station. So in the perimeter you can find occasionally orc camps, so keep an eye out for some orcs if you want to send them flying as well. And I'm just gonna continue taking a look around here because you never know what you're gonna find, even though this is a first stage tomb that I have visited before. You see I'm on day 793. I've been in this tomb before. Just continuing to look around. I feel pretty good about this, so I'm now gonna head back. And as I said earlier, there's going to be entrances in the southeast and the northwest. So I'm just working my way around the perimeter to get back to the northwest. And if you haven't seen my video on locking your mini-map to the north and you don't have that locked, go take a look for that. That will be a lifesaver in terms of navigating. Right, and then continuing up, and now we are back at the entrance where we started. So I hope that helps.